JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Hi guys. Before we go into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Ex-boyfriend of burned victim Alicia King arrested. Antoine Gray, the ex-boyfriend of burned victim Alicia King, has been captured by the police. Gray, who was on the run after reportedly setting her on fire last August, was arrested this afternoon in Central Village, St. Catherine, in a joint operation involving the St. Andrew South, Linstead and Central Village Police. The 18-year-old was held around 1:40 p.m. It is also understood that a woman was taken into custody for reportedly harboring Gray at her home. King, who was 17 at the time, was doused with gasoline and set on fire while she was sleeping at a relative's house in Redwood, St. Catherine last August. Gray's arrest came a day after King returned to Jamaica on Tuesday evening following intensive life-saving surgery in the United States.
I truly would like to thank the San Marino Association for believing in me, reaching out to me and giving me that victory to like I can be here standing right now and giving the praise to God and thanking for the Shriners Hospital. Those people, they literally fixed my whole body. Like at one point I didn't believe I could do all this again, and those people made me believe. And I just want to thank the AC Hotel to accommodate me, and I appreciate everything that you've been doing. Yeah.
Gray was subsequently listed as a person of interest by the police following the incident. At the time of the attack, King was awaiting her Caribbean secondary education certificate results. She passed 6 subjects. 17-year-old boy gunned down in Civil Heights, St. Anne. A 17-year-old boy was fatally shot in Civil Heights, St. Anne last night. He has been identified as Deshaun Gordon, otherwise called Sean D. of Civil Heights. No motive has been established in the incident. It is reported that Gordon was at home with his family and left to go to a nearby shop. Subsequently, explosions were heard. The teen was found with blood coming from his head on the ground. He was assisted to the St. Anne's Regional Hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. The St. Anne's Criminal Investigation Branch is probing the fatal shooting. Man gunned down at home in Greenwich Farm. A man was reportedly gunned down in his yard on 7th Street in Greenwich Farm in Kingston on Wednesday. He has been identified as 45-year-old Steve Facey, an employee at Petrojam Limited. Reports that Facey was entering his yard when he was attacked by gunmen and shot several times. He was rushed to hospital where he died while undergoing treatment. His sister said that she believes Facey was targeted by the assailants.
So I don't know why them come do it, but them specifically target him because, and I like him did amongst no group or any person. Him did just open him gate, him back gate, and I guess them know that him do that and come kill you. People just kill you for any little reason why them want to kill you. But I know them targeting. It's just a youth who ever want to work, loving, caring, concerned, but him, not only him immediate family, him extended family, because say when them family and she can tell you, him just concerned about everybody. Yeah. The only thing I want him to do is no pull pan road so, and because sometimes you say in a nothing, you want to go here and there, and you know that place is safe, but sit there, right in him yard, them come killing. So that will show you say, oh evil them is, and I still put God upon it. Evil. I still put God upon it and thank him. Life never spare, but I thank him, say, we still rush with him, and the doctor them try them best.
2 people shot, 1 fatally in Duane Park. In a tragic incident on Wednesday morning, a male vendor was shot and killed, while his female assistant was injured by a lone gunman in Duane Park. Information received are that around 9 a.m., the vendor and his assistant were in a section of the community's recreational park when the assailant approached them on foot and opened fire. The woman reportedly sustained a gunshot wound to the foot, while the man suffered multiple gunshot wounds. We will provide you with more details on this news item as soon as it's made available. 2 arrested, gun and ammo seized in Trelawney. The Trelawney police have arrested 2 men following the seizure of a gun and ammunition in the parish on Tuesday. The 6-Sawyer 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 5 rounds of ammunition was seized in Pondside, Wakefield in the parish. The Falmouth police say about 5:45 a.m. lawmen carried out an operation in the area and the gun was found in a yard during a search. 2 men who occupied the premises were arrested and taken into custody pending further investigation. NCB Wealth advisor pleads guilty to stealing $74.5 million from customers. The National Commercial Bank, NCB Wealth advisor, implicated in a major fraud at the financial institution that ballooned to $74.5 million, today pleaded guilty to several fraud-related charges. Kadeen Thomas, 35, was employed at NCB Sentence Branch, pleaded guilty to 31 counts of uttering forged documents and 3 counts of larceny as a servant in the Senton Parish Court. However, no evidence was offered on the charges of transfer of criminal property, access with intent to commit an offence, and forgery. Thomas is to be sentenced on June 12. The prosecution contends that Thomas transferred the funds on the accounts of 3 customers between May 21, 2019 and December 20, 2022. From the first complainant, she stole $256,291 and $9.5 million Jamaican dollars between May 2019 and December 2022. In the second case, she stole $37,680 and $570,302 Jamaican dollars between June 24, 2021 and December 15, 2022. With respect to the third complainant, Thomas stole $113,500 between January 13, 2020 and October 12, 2022. Thomas was arrested last year, January, after the transfer of at least $5 million from a customer's account sparked an investigation. During the hearing today, her attorney Matthew Hyatt requested 8 months in order for her to make restitution, but the judge gave her until June. Her bail was subsequently extended. Police say speeding likely caused crash that killed 2 in Trelawney. The Trelawney police say speeding contributed to Tuesday morning's fatal 2-vehicle collision at Spring Hill along the North Coast Highway. The drivers of both vehicles, a grey Toyota Voxy operated as a taxi and a grey Toyota Axio, died at the scene. They have been identified as 62-year-old taxi operator Byron Bryan of Duncans and a 31-year-old Roderick Ray of Samuel Prospect, both in Trelawney. 3 passengers from the taxi were taken to hospital. Deputy Superintendent Winston Milton, commanding officer for the Trelawney Division, said the crash occurred about 8:30 a.m.
The facts as we have them is that the driver of a Toyota Axia motor car was proceeding in an easterly direction, and the driver of the Voxy in an opposite direction, that is the westerly direction, and the driver of the Axia lost control of the vehicle, which hit a guardrail to its left, and which pushes it into the part of the oncoming Toyota Voxy motor car. It is evident, based on the damage done to both vehicles, that at least one or both vehicles were speeding at the time of the impact. We're imploring motorists again to be careful when using this corridor. This is a corridor that has a history of fatal and serious motor vehicle crashes. We know that a lot of motorists tend to have a false sense of confidence to tell themselves that they cannot be the victim of motor vehicle collision. Consequently, they continue to speed and not even a warning that we are giving to them.
DSP Milton said there have now been 7 fatalities from 3 crashes in the parish since the start of the year. 2 of the crashes, which occurred on the North Coast Highway in the last 3 days, have resulted in 6 of the deaths. Man charged in relation to deadly attack on Trelawney teen and her family. A man was on Monday charged in connection with a Trelawney home invasion that left a 15-year-old girl dead and her mother and her cousin injured. Charged with misprision of a felony is 23-year-old Timoy Brown, otherwise called Big Ed, of Cotton Tree, Outside District, Trelawney. Misprision of a felony is when someone knows about a crime but fails to report it to the authorities. Schoolgirl Jamila Cole and her family were at their home in Albertown, Trelawney, on the early morning of Sunday, August 6, 2023, when they were attacked. The culprits inflicted several wounds on 3 of the 4 occupants. An 8-year-old managed to escape injuries. It was reported that 2 masked men entered the premises through a glass window. The men reportedly used pieces of board to beat the mother and the teen girls in their heads. Cole was sexually assaulted, beaten, and left tied up in a yam field near her home. All 3 were subsequently taken to hospital, where Cole died. As part of the investigation, police, acting on information, apprehended Brown on Monday, February 12. According to the police, he admitted to having knowledge of the incident. He was later charged on Monday, February 19, and is awaiting a court date. Court hears side of co-accused in Simone Campbell Collimore's murder case. One of the alleged murder accomplices in the January 2, 2018, shooting death of businesswoman Simone Campbell Collimore told the police that it was after her death that he learned that she was the wife of Omar Collimore. The co-defendant, Shaquille Edwards, in a police statement, disclosed that he was aware that there was a hit on the woman's life and that he had even accompanied others in watching her Mercedes-Benz motor car. But he indicated that he did not know her relation to Collimore until he saw the news about her death. However, Edwards told the police that on the day of the shooting, he was not present, as he had told the men that he did not want to accompany them. The court also heard that the witness first met Collimore less than a month before his wife's death, and that they had only exchanged words twice. Edwards, the court further heard, told the police that he had told his friend and co-defendant, Michael Adams, a lie about the car he was driving running out of gas because he no longer wanted to be involved in the program. Collimore, who is accused of orchestrating his wife's murder, is currently on trial in the Home Circuit Court along with Edwards, Adams, and Dwayne Pink. The men are also being tried for the death of Winston Walters, a taxi man. Walters, who was transporting Campbell Collimore, lost his life during the shooting attack outside her apartment on Stanley Terrace in St. Andrew. Edwards' revelation came while the police corporal who had taken his statement was given evidence at the trial. The court also heard that Edwards was shown a picture of the businesswoman and was instructed by Adams to watch her Mercedes-Benz. Edwards had also told the police that Adams had rented 3 vehicles for the occasion and that he drove all of them at some point. He said the vehicles include a blue Toyota Yaris motor car. The police corporal further testified that Edwards told him that he met Collimore twice and that the first time they met was at his business place in Clock Tower Plaza in Halfway Tree, St. Andrew. However, he said the purpose that time was to discuss business as he was told he could purchase goods from Collimore. The court further heard that Edwards indicated that it was a friend Punisher who had introduced him to Collimore in December 2017, but he said when he met him for the first time, Adams and Punisher were present. He also told the officer that he first saw the Benz motor car when Collimore drove it to Punisher's home. Edwards further said in his statement that he saw the Benz at the foot of Red Hills in St. Andrew and that on that occasion it was being driven by the same woman with a problem for run pan. He disclosed in his statement that he saw the Benz 3 times and that Pink was present at one point. Edwards further revealed that on one occasion, while he was traveling with Adams, he collected a black and gold Skywalker overboard from Collimore. According to the officer, Edwards told him that Adams called him on January 1 and asked him if he know the road, and he told him no. The witness said Edwards said he later saw the news about Campbell Collimore's death on television and the internet and learned then that it was Omar Collimore's wife. According to the police officer, Edwards told him that was all the information that he had and he would gladly share if he had more. JBNN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.